The moment my father in law slid the manila folder across the dining table toward me, the entire room went quiet. Not the warm, happy quiet of a family dinner, the other kind. The kind that makes your chest tighten before your mind even understands why. There were 22 people sitting around that table. Glasses passed mid air, forks frozen. No one spoke. I looked at my husband. Daniel didn't look back. That was the first answer. I opened the folder slowly, page after page, legal language, cold words, final words, divorce papers, already signed, already notarized. For a second, I thought maybe this was a joke, a bad one, but no one laughed. So I did the one thing no one expected. I picked up the pen and signed. No tears, no shouting, no scene, just silence. But as I placed the pen down, my eyes moved across the table and landed on Sophie, my best friend. She sat 3 chairs away, too still, her hand resting inside her jacket, holding something, a small brown envelope. That was the second answer, and that's when everything started making sense. The Hargroves weren't just a family, they were a system. Mason, the father, obsessed with legacy. Gloria, always writing articles about perfect families, and Daniel, charming, kind, always calling his mother every Sunday. At least that's what it looked like. But behind closed doors, it was different. The pressure, the questions, the quiet blame. Any news yet? Time is running out. Our name has to continue. When I was diagnosed with PCOS, Daniel held my hand and said all the right things. But one night, I heard him on the phone. I just don't know, Dad. And in that moment, I realized I was already being replaced.
Mason stood up, he tapped his glass. The small clink cut through the silence. His voice was calm, almost practiced. Family legacy, difficult decision. He spoke like this was planned, like everyone already knew their role, and maybe they did. His eyes moved around the table, then stopped on me. 1 second too long. Right on cue, the door opened. Vanessa walked in, green dress, perfect hair, expensive heels, and around her neck, Gloria pearl necklace, the heirloom, the one she said would go to the next woman of the family. So this was the replacement. I don't rush, I don't react. I just kept signing each page, slowly, neatly. Then I look up. You could have just talked to me. No one answered. That's when Sophie stood. She walked forward, came but fame and placed the brown envelope in front of Mason. Before this goes any further, she said. He frowned, then opened it. His face changed first, then Daniel's. Inside was a medical report, black ink, clear date. Vasectomy 4 years before Daniel ever met me. The room shifted. 2 years of pressure, of blame, of question about me. And he knew the truth the whole time. Before anyone could speak, I reached into my bag. I am 8 weeks pregnant. Silence again, but heavier now. I saw the heartbeat. I said softly on the screen. With Sophie and my mom, Mason's hand started to shake. Vanessa stepped back. I don't know any of this, she whispered. I nodded once. I believe you. Then I stood up, steady, sure. I'm going to have this baby, I said. Mine, not the Hargrove legacy. And for the first time that night, no one had control anymore. Sophie found me outside sitting on the cold stone step. She placed my coat over my shoulder like she always did. You okay? She asked. I let out a small breath. I don't know yet. She nodded. That's honest. Behind us, the house was still full of noise, but it already felt far away. Gloria was crying. Mason's voice was low but sharp. Daniel did not come outside. Vanessa slipped out quietly through the side door, and me, I just sat there, finally settled. The divorce was finalized 5 months later, clean, quiet. The house stayed with me. Mason did not fight it, not after the night. He could not risk things getting public. My mom moved from Indianapolis. She insisted on paying rent, even if it was small. Said it made her feel useful. Then in late June, on a Tuesday morning, James was born, dark hair. My mother smiled Sophie and my mom were both in the room arguing about what channel to put on like it was a normal day, and somehow it was. I had to think later. Mason big deal fell apart. Claudia started therapy. Daniel moved to Seattle. No drama, no romance, just distance. One Sunday afternoon, I sat on the living room floor, stacking soft block with James. My mom watched us and said quietly, "You sign first." That's what made it proper. I smiled because she was right. This was not the life they planned for me. This was the life I built.